Hello, it's Shirley and Sir Winston, and welcome to Kids Corner. Today we're going to make a ladybug. Now, a ladybug is an insect that every gardener is happy to find in the garden because it eats aphids, and aphids are insects that eat the plants in the garden. So to make a ladybug, what are we going to need? Well, it's helpful to have a pencil and eraser, scissors, markers, paint crayons that are in red and black, paper, and it's helpful if you have red construction paper, a toilet paper roll, of course, glue, and we need something that's a round shape, and in this case, I've got a small mason jar. So how we're going to start is to take the toilet paper roll and get rid of the toilet paper off of it. And then we are going to color or paint that toilet paper roll black. Now I've already done that, so it has a chance to dry. But when I did it, I drew 2 round circles up near the top. That's going to be for the eyes, and I painted around them. That can be a little hard to do, so if you don't want to do that, or if it didn't work out, just remember you can make the eyes by cutting 2 circles out of white paper. So the back of the ladybug looks like a red shell with black dots on it. So how we're going to get that look is we're going to cut a circle out of our red construction paper. And if you don't have red construction paper, remember that you can color other paper or cardboard red. And so we're going to take our jar and we're going to trace around the top of the jar. Now that was my paint jar, and I made sure that the paint was dry before I did that. And then we're going to cut it out. There we go. Now, we're not going to use the circle just the way it is. We're actually going to use the circle in 2 halves. And so to make sure that our halves are roughly the same, what we're going to do is fold our circle in half so that the edges meet, and we'll crease it, open it up, and we should have a line that we can cut. Now our next step is to put round black dots on the back of the red of our ladybug. And the number of dots can vary because it's the number of dots that'll tell you what kind of species is your ladybug. In our case, I think we're going to put 3 on each side. So lay them down so that they kind of would form a circle, and color some big circles for your ladybug and put them kind of roughly in the same spot on the other side. Get them all colored in. And one of the other things that we're going to do to make our ladybug is a ladybug has some small antennae. And so what we're going to do is we're going to cut a piece out of our paper, and we're going to either color it or paint it. And I've done it already, and I'll just show you here. I've curved them a little inward, so that's both, and color or paint both sides. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finer black marker, and if you've got a pencil crayon or a crayon, and I'm going to draw a small circle right in the middle. Then I'm going to leave the middle of that white, and I'm going to go around it. And I'm going to do that on the other side, that small circle with the middle white. I'm going to round it to make a bigger circle. And so you can see what I did there. Now it's time for our gluing. So let's start with our antenna at the top. So we're going to put a bit of glue on it. And we're going to glue it inside. And we'll put it above the eye. We'll face it in. Hold it for a sec. Then we'll take our other one. Put a little glue on the bottom. And before you put a little glue on the bottom, check to see that you'll have it going the right way. And again, above the eye, just hold it for a couple of seconds for the glue there to work, stick. Now, what we're going to do with these is we're going to put them like this, because it actually, the top of the ladybug spreads. The shell is not kind of all the same piece. So we'll put some glue right at the top and put it kind of in the middle between the two eyes. Hold it for a second for the glue to dry. There. And we pick up our other one. Put the glue on the top. And we're going to overlap them. And there we are with our ladybug. Shall we have a short prayer together? If you could bow your heads and repeat after me. Loving God, thank you for the world around us. Thank you for people who look after us. Help us to be kind to others and take care of your world. Amen. And we'll see you next time at Kids Corner.